No one does that.
No.
And it's like, this is why I asked you the question, because it's that spiral effect that somewhat triggers, and we all have different triggers. And so the point I'm trying to make is don't judge. And especially as a Muslim, when the Prophet, peace be upon him, he never judged. And it's like, when you see a situation like that, God's opened the door for you to help somebody. And what, you're going to close that door and you're going to judge? And what are you going to answer to God? That help your fellow human being. And we mentioned it before, up there, we're all but one family. We've come from the same grandfather. Have some empathy. And I think this is what the world needs right now. There's so much, I'm going off on a tangent, but, just, if you ever see it, don't judge, because it can happen to yourselves, and be in a position to help that person.
Yeah. So I found the leaflet, and it's like you said about so I want to pick up on that, Saj, because you mentioned about it's not just about the food, and I've told this story, and I'm going to come to the thing at the round table event in a minute, right? And I've told this story at work many times, and at my previous work, because I work for CGL now, and I worked in 2023 for Emerging Futures.
Okay.
Doing I'm a facilitator, right?
Right.
And I tell people this in recovery. I tell clients this, honestly, it's like, what I remember about that is like, there's reasons things stick out in your mind, in my humble opinion, and reasons things stick out. It's like, I do a thing at work and actually do a timeline, and I look at the peaks and everything, and then you can look at them all and go, that led to that, and that led to that. And then I went there. I was so chaotic. I was in a relationship that was abusive. Me as the victim, unfortunately, I'd lost a tooth. I was on my knees, man.
Okay.
I was like, I didn't feel like a man. Didn't feel like a human. I was diagnosed with moderate to severe depression, moderate to severe anxiety. I was PTSD, emotional unstable personality disorder, psychosis. I was on antipsychotic medication, and we'd come across this, and we were like we're gonna get some food, and it was Eid. It was Eid, wasn't it? Yeah, of course it was. Party, it was packed that night. I remember. So I was like, I would never have gone to. That's like, I don't do that shit. I don't do that shit. I don't go to events. I'm not going to stand there with like 100 people. Are you mad? And I went there, and then obviously I bumped into you and all the rest of it. And but it wasn't about the food. Now I'm going to say something that I vehemently stick by for the rest of my natural life on this training course that we're on down here.